There were scenes of chaos outside the Prime Minister's office in the centre of Rome as the gunman opened fire. 2 police were shot and wounded and were treated at the scene. Neither of the police officers' injuries were said to be life-threatening. Police managed to grab the gunman, who was said to be a 49-year-old Italian businessman.
I heard 2 gunshots. I looked in the direction where the sound came from and saw a man around 45 years, more or less, tall, dressed in a grey suit with tie, shooting at a policeman.
A passerby was also injured in the shooting as crowds had gathered to await the return of the country's new Prime Minister.
The apparently motiveless attack was carried out here in front of the Prime Minister's office. At the same time, the country's attention was focused on the swearing in of the new government at the presidential palace about a kilometre away. And while that was taking place, the shots were fired.
Prime Minister Enrico Letta and his new cabinet were unaware of the shooting, and the solemn ceremony that saw them sworn in continued uninterrupted at the presidential palace about a kilometre away. The new ministers stepped forward one by one to swear allegiance to the country's president, Giorgio Napolitano. The formal signing ceremony ending 2 months of political paralysis after an inconclusive general election 2 months ago left the country in chaos. The Grand Coalition includes diametrically opposed parties from the centre-left and centre-right, but the inclusion of women in the cabinet and the relative youth of the new cabinet, average age 53, were welcomed in the Italian media. Silvio Berlusconi, the former 3 times Prime Minister, written off 6 months ago by many as politically unsalvageable, is once more near the heart of power. The secretary of Berlusconi's Freedom People Party and long-term political ally, Angelino Alfano, is Deputy Prime Minister and Interior Minister, ensuring Berlusconi's views will be heard in the new coalition. On Monday, Parliament will vote on the new cabinet, and only when that vote is passed can Prime Minister Letta get down to the daunting task of dealing with the country's economic crisis. Peter Sharp, Al Jazeera in Rome.